How do you communicate the lifestyle changes God has made in you to people that know you, that knew you before, without sounding preachy? I'll repeat it. How do you communicate the lifestyle changes God has made in you to people that knew you before, without sounding preachy?
Man, sometimes the best communication is non-communication. It's my action. They'll feel it. People know when there's a change. They'll feel the change. But let's get a little more practical. I make the change. One or two things you can do when it comes to communicating this is either I say, you know what? I better let them know because I know how close our relationship is. You don't want to switch up on somebody that's been with you for a while. You don't. That's too hard of a break. What you got to do is say, you know what? Hey man, you know I've been with Jesus for this some time. You don't gotta be like that deep. You just gotta be like, you know what? Right now, I'm just going through a change. God is good. You know I'm doing. That's too cheap. That's too church too. What you gotta say is, just say, yo man, I'm new. I'm different. I love you, but I can't do this anymore. Their response will determine how you push them off. If they're like, oh, okay, girl, I just always knew God was on you, girl. I'm gonna do me though. But girl, you know, then you be like, okay, I respect. But when they start getting a certain type of way, listen, do not let the longings of your friends lure you back in. It's gotta be a place where you be like, you know what? I have found the pearl in the field. I found my hope and my joy. I'd rather lose you and have him than to lose him to keep you. And when you have that kind of commitment to God, the reason why we loopy and wishy-washy, we ain't really stuck on him. We ain't really committed on him. So what happens is if they say something, but you know, can you just, okay, I guess I'll go. And 2 weeks later, you back in the sin that you left once before. It's best to be like, you know what? A hard cut from communicating. And if they don't respect it, they really ain't your friends. Or they really love you. They just don't know how to handle the change. And sometimes you got to say, you know what? Those people that you cut off because they cut themselves off because they didn't like what you're doing, they always come back around. They always do. I got people that said, it's in school all the time. The dude, little kid, tell me I hate you, Mr. Ezzy. Same one say I love you, Mr. Ezzy. And I'm like, you crazy. But that's people. They say things out of emotion they don't really mean. That's when people say crazy stuff to me, I don't even be listening to them. I'm like, you don't mean that. You know you love me. Anyway, next question. You know you can't live without me. I'm just joking. We'll cut it off right there. That will be on YouTube. They'll be like, anyway.
What is the